I hope you're here to play some Pazak. So...
That was a truly noble act. The Jedi Council would be pleased.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
Have you managed to retrieve the data? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, as you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also, we need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle. Manan is the sole source of colto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equal. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness. So we made a deal. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest colto directly at its source. We also hope to one day. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the... We don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith. But they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Brackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions ever took. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed it, but now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub they're in. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left on there. Good luck in your efforts. When you are ready to explore the Brackard Rift, enter the Republic base. In the Kolto packing room, there is a door. The sub will have a course to the... I wish you luck on your...
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get... No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it... The cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. And the cell cath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already... The sharks. The Feroxa out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They... No! I locked the door so the cell cath won't get in. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Sure.
You Here.
No problem. Didn't work.
What?
On it.
Damn.
I'm here.
Sure.
What? Ha! How'd you like that?
Yes?
I'm here. What can I do?
Sure.
Can I do? There. Yes?
What?
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls. Investigate? You're just like the others. Order for the cell calf. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you... I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can happen in here. No fishy. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Must only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the koto is. Few fishies there. Many, many, many fishies in between them. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground, but... Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. Is somebody out there? Fishy? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I walk out and bam! Cell cats swarm in from... No, 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 my friend. I don't play that game. I've got a winning hand right here in this room. The cell cat went insane and stopped. No, only... Bye-bye.
How'd you like that? Let's go! Ready? Yes? You out!
Who's there? You're not Cellcath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew? I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcath killing everything. All my companions are dead. The Cellcath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked... Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcath. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outs. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for my... Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcath mutants. I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic... I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the... We should probably stick together. But I won't wait around in here with the Cellcath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean...
Stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow!
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete the pressurize. Four seconds. 48 seconds to complete pressurization. 42 seconds to complete the pressurization. 36 seconds to complete the pressurization.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No.
No! No!
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the
Frags and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were...
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left.
God, everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists. The star map?
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last...
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe...
We don't know. not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and...
This monster rose up.
It was a Firaxis shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then, all the Selkaths started screaming too. It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the...
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins, but...
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kolto vent. Why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got... And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to...
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be...
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect... The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against...
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them. But we never got it...
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do. The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got... The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that...
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do?
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. You can take this canister of toxin. We were working on it just before the giant shark drove all the cell... All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
Wait, don't! We don't know what effect the toxin will have on the ocean environment. It could poison the water against all life. It could poison the Kolto itself, even. Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing its... I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its... You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture in the entire machine. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, if you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form.
But we'll lose everything we've built here.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
You know it's the right thing to do. It can't go wrong. Just put the canister into the machine and have it vent into the rift. The Firaxan shark should...
No, you shouldn't do that. It could poison everything. Just reprogram the harvesting machine's computer to overpressure the fuel tanks. Once it's destroyed, the shark should just leave.
You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice. We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing. That creature, the giant Firaxan shark, the guardian of the Kolto or whatever it was. But we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not... We saw what you did out there on the cameras. But we'll...
I saw what happened on the camera, and I can't believe how could you willfully destroy the Kolto harvesting machine? I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Insane. What did they do? And why? Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto? It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there... Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened? No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, Oh, and did you end up finding your star map? As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.